Hello everyone, let me point out again. Before, there was a piece that talked about the price list of 1 carat and 1.5 carat diamonds. Many friends saw the two pieces and they all agreed. There are some problems. The price list, some of them are really low quality, some of them are really expensive, so I should actually choose something and I am happy. The CP direct price ratio, so this time I just want to complete a piece. I believe that people don't want to save money or people don't want to buy some that are affordable and beautiful. What about this piece? I just thought, if you buy some cost-effective cards, I will treat them as you. You already know what the 4-wire diamond standard is. If you don't know what the 4-wire diamond standard is, it doesn't matter. When explaining it, you should get a little bit of it, but if you want to go deeper, I'm in front of my channel. In fact, there are a lot of explanations about diamonds, so you are welcome to have a look. Talking nonsense, I immediately started to know 4C. Is it really true? What is cost effective? Let me not talk about the prices of the 4th division diamonds. Let me talk about them first. On the market or on the internet, there are actually many diamond stores, including some good brands such as Harry Winston and Carat. Even if it is Nathan Road, you can see Jofu. There may be some foreign websites on 8 blessings and 9 blessings such as Boon Air, James Allen, etc. Or some upstairs shops, or I specified some shops. In fact, you can go to different shops according to your own requirements, or your girlfriend who really likes the brand and color can buy it as a box. This is a complete problem because some people may really want it immediately. Just say, I want a diamond ring immediately. I want to ask my girlfriend for dinner in 10 minutes and I want to give it away. Oh, so check the price through different channels. Okay, this time I will find some diamonds that I think are cost effective and I will discuss with you. If you see them online, there are actually many of them. Whether YouTube is good or some blogs are good. Hey, you can buy a card for 40,000 yuan or you can buy a card for 30,000 yuan, but you will sometimes find it a little. It is said on the internet that 10,000 mosquitoes can achieve 1 card, and even you have some mainland live broadcasts that are so sharp. You can buy 1 card for 4 or 5,000 mosquitoes, but you can't buy 1 card. But the weight is only 4C, 1C, but it is worth a diamond and 4Cs are indispensable. Okay, this time I think it is very cost effective. You will see a few. 20,000 mosquitoes have a card, 30,000 and 20,000, 30,000 and 30,000. Hey, I'm the flattest one. Let's take a look. Hey, it's my son Ming's standard to release all the 3 films. You all know it after watching my previous films. Let me point out that all filters do not sell BGM, that is, they do not sell milky. There are tone diamonds, because even if you have milky, it's fine. The certificate is written, or even the color. If you say D color, it's milky or not. D color can be milk, so be careful. What you said, HSI2, well, isn't it okay? I've thought about it, I've supported it before. Everyone knows that H style is very good. Yes. Most people say, the color of daily wear is easy to go from VS2 to SI2. In fact, it is very difficult to distinguish between the same high-grade diamond with the naked eye. In fact, it is different, but the price is significantly reduced. You should be very careful. Especially the lab growth, that is, the laboratory diamonds, is really an outrageous method because the laboratory diamonds are so grading. It can be a good example. If it is DVS1, it can be said that it is very smooth. It may be 3,000 to 4,000 mosquitoes, 4,000 to 5,000 mosquitoes, and it will be stuck. The prices of natural diamonds are compared to the same. If a natural diamond is so perfect, it may cost 70,000 yuan to 80,000 yuan. I only need 4,000 yuan to 5,000 yuan, or some may be more expensive than 10,000 yuan. The difference is so big. In fact, natural diamonds are all good. Even if they have a card, they all have different grading. At this moment, you will think that the 20,000 natural diamond handsome boy GIA Gold certificate must be a diamond from a laboratory-grown diamond factory, but it is a blue electronic certificate because the same grading is fine if the laboratory buries natural diamonds DV. That is, the distance between div and div is so big, but when a grain is so cost-effective, actually your price is not too far apart. I know that it actually costs tens of thousands of mosquitoes to bury a ring laboratory diamond. When you have tens of thousands of mosquitoes and 20,000 mosquitoes, you are flat. There are a few mosquitoes, but you have to bear it so that the other party will find out in the future. If you support the risk, it is completely zero value preservation and the shortcomings of burying laboratory diamonds. Hey, I will say that it should be a laboratory diamond. It's a good HSI. Hey, I'll put 20,000 mosquitoes first. I'll pour them with everyone. Hey, there are 20,000 mosquitoes, which is the same as 20,000 in the middle of 20,000. What's the difference between 23,000? Everyone is on SI2, 3X. I don't recognize the meme, but it's about the color of clothes. What I'm most afraid of is the second level Arnt's countertop. It's all a good standard countertop size of 6.3 or 6.4. It's so reasonable and normal, so I'll open it for everyone to have a look. Okay, so the consciousness is F-style. Do you think there is any difference? If it's in front of a mobile phone or a computer, you may not be able to tell the difference. Hey, actually I pointed out that I am so resistant to diamonds. What if you just wear them like this? What about social distancing? I can't see the difference. As for you, can you see it in a mirror? Hey, I can't see the two flaws, but there are some flaws in Si2 which can already be seen by the naked eye, so the value will be lower again. Give it a try. The style is so white. According to the color, actually there are many flaws, but what? The flaws are relatively scattered, so, well, I'll give it a try to see if you can see it or not, but it doesn't matter if you can see it or not. In fact, it's easy for me to see, but it's actually so few. So, well, I think it's a grading. It's so cost effective that you don't even have 30,000 mosquitoes to use this YouTube. In fact, I'm going to share some with you, but I mentioned this 1 degree at home. In fact, it's the same as the last 1 card size price list. YouTube actually has a little oval. So, I have something new to tell you about me, and what do I have 2 other pills for? Each pill is Sheng Yabi, which is so high, HSI1, and 1 pill is expensive. What am I doing? It's close to perfect. There is a few tablets of DVS1, but it won't affect the price. Because this DVS1 is really expensive, I'll fight with you with these 2 tablets. So why don't you think? The price is flat. Brother Ming said that if the price is flat, it will be cost effective. Isn't it a pill? I'll compare it with you for a while. When I went to this place, it's like a pill of HSI1. Hey, 1 HSI1 and this pill of HSI1 are obviously 4C1. They all indicate that I have come out of the camp for 21 years. I can't sell it for 23 years. What's the solution? Actually, I live in Keep as a Samp. For customers to see, so I have been thinking about selling some pills all the way. If you want to buy them, I won't sell them to you. Go to 30,000 cases of SI1 and then talk about them. It will change the price list. It's not a bit cost effective. Do you remember FSI2? Hey, why don't you explain how different SI1 is from SI2? Because this SI2 is so beautiful, it is also of the same value. As I mentioned before, GSI1 or this FSI1, even if it is the same 4C, the prices are far apart. It's about quality. There is a little difference, so when the time comes, it really needs to reflect the product. It's like this new model. In 24 years, you can look at 6.47650. What a big countertop cut. It's so beautiful. It's a 01 card GSI1. It's so beautiful. It's not easy to negotiate the price. First battle the first. What does this pill do? Take a look. What's wrong with this shirt? Hey, SI1, 55 SI1 are all clear. Maybe there are many customers who have bought some rings and diamonds before. They are all SI, so pay attention to the tying. Let me take a look. I will use the same color cloths before I wipe them until they are clean. It won't affect everyone's vision, but if the color is the same, the color won't be compared. But if you have a look, will you see any difference? Hey, I'm fishing for mess. 1 pill of HSI, 1 pill of HSIESI1 is a bit expensive, but is it expensive? You should be able to see that the grain on the left is a little milky white. So what is the grain on the left? There is Milky's grandmother. What do I want to do with this Milky? Compared with you, I don't think the SI11 is more expensive than the SI2. Is it better? I can say this. It is definitely not, because diamonds are not expensive, but it is cost effective to find a sample method. It is absolutely unacceptable to screen out some and then pick out a few inside and level a lot. But the effect of the system is the same as that of the expensive system, or it is very close to it, so it is cost effective. So before I talked about Milky YouTube, I said everything I must compare. And when comparing home, I can obviously see the milk on the left. What a fire color. It's weird, but it's wearing it, Milky. It already seems like it's so flashy. It's really okay to look at it alone. But you know, girlfriends have best friends, so best friends all have diamonds. When compared, why don't you explain that you are so hard to argue with such flashes? If you have a few words, you will fall. Of course, the fluorescence of the light channel has an impact, but 1 or 2 of them are fluorescent. You must be careful when pursuing cost effectiveness, or find a merchant you can trust. Go and take it back to my previous YouTube. If you get 2 or 3 diamonds, you may not be so simple or easy to distinguish because it is cost effective and naturally accompanied by it. You need more knowledge because the cognitive system will affect your money. It's like this one. DVS1 is compared. In fact, what about the Milky chance? It's almost 0. It's possible that VVS1 has Milky. DVS1 is very beautiful. Let's take a look. So the prices are very beautiful. This time I used the same color tongs and I wiped them off again. It's more than 60,000 mosquitoes. DVS 11 card 3x10 Lin Yingguang is almost perfect. It's very beautiful. I'll compare it with everyone. I'll wipe the D breath and bury the H-type VS1 and bury the SI2. Do you think it's more? Hey, it really feels like it's really white. Under the same light, there is an H shape on the right because it goes to GHH. In fact, it's just fighting for 5 grades, but it's flipping it over again. When everything is perfect like this color, the price will not be perfect. So, compared with the cost effectiveness of this one, the 2 fire vegetables are very shiny, but it is absolutely impossible to put some Milky on your hands first. Why? D, wow, it's so beautiful. I think H, A, it's all beautiful, right? What if the two are compared together? What is the difference? What about social distancing? When it's a social distance, it's very difficult to put on your hands. I have to use a mirror to observe that you give me. I have to use a mirror. When I see something, I don't have a pair of rings and earrings. Well, if you put it on, it's time for your silver ring to hold it. It's even more difficult for you to observe the difference. I think it's actually very suitable for making earrings. Think about it. One pair of earrings is HSI 2. I make 2 earrings. Gao, is it a hanging nozzle? If you make a hanging mouth like this, it will be very beautiful. The hanging mouth is good and the earrings are good. And this YouTube is mainly about high cost performance. So I won't talk about other prices. Well, there is something to share with you. Let me tell you what's the decorative panel DFG KLM? Why don't you see some diamonds? Why don't you reverse it? The reason is that diamonds are so shiny. If you look at them like this, it will affect your judgment. However, when the grains are turned into stones or when the diamonds are turned into side grains, it is easy to see the colors when they are shiny like this. Well, so Zhangdan is reversed for you to see, but there will be a degree of interest because of 1 or 2 pills. Just looking at what you're doing, it's like a problem, a hanging mouth. 10,005 mosquitoes, wow, 10,005 mosquitoes, 1 caramite to the epilepsy certificate, of course. But when I use an information board to compare, in fact, the M color is too white. I don't know if you see the yellow problem. In fact, it's a stone. According to my observation, it should go to P breath, Q color, so it's very yellow. I think the H style compare is so obvious that the countertop is so thin that it has been inlaid with 6 claws. It's normal and it's already installed. It proves cut. Oh, the second flashing system, I don't think it's easy to flash. It's because the cutting is poor, so it's not enough to flash 3x 100,000. In addition, it's so yellow and dirty, so it's flashing. It's so important to compete with the yellow, so you can't be greedy about it. If you use some colors to completely distinguish the two worlds, the grains on the left are almost fancy like yellow. Okay, one of them. I think there is something wrong with it. That is, sometimes it's cost effective. If it's a net system, it's cost effective. What do the other grains do? Hey, it's 20,000 mosquitoes at this moment. Do you think it's not hundreds of mosquitoes? It's in vain. It's just in vain. It's a question. Then I turn my head and ask the first question. Do you feel it? It's like a continuous one. It's a diamond, it's a diamond, it's a poor degree of integrity. In fact, Milky just spends too much dirty money. When it spends too much, it hinders the refraction of some light. If it doesn't flash, it's as thin as the countertop. That's my suggestion. I think it's okay if you like to buy accessories, but if you like to make a proposal, I think it's okay. One is tens of thousands of mosquitoes, the other is tens of thousands of mosquitoes. The quality is poor, so pure, please consider it. This time I will talk about choosing some diamonds with high cost performance, everyone. In fact, if you can meet this standard, just choose some diamonds with high cost performance. But be careful, because the standard for 1 card is different from the standard for 30 copies and 50 copies. The standards for 1 card and 2 cards are different, so be careful with this one. Or I'll compile a piece to explain the actual price of the 2 cards, borrow some samples, and choose a cost-effective 2 cards. And talk about flipping the head. 1 card is really high quality. If you are beautiful, you will be really beautiful. If you look at it, you will be really beautiful. If you look at it in the mirror, the distinction will be even greater. That's great. What about my YouTube? It's 1 degree here. I hope everyone can pick a beautiful and flat diamond. I show the shop on the ground floor of number 14 Wellington Street Central. The ground floor shop is paved over the upstairs shop. If you have any questions about diamonds or need them, please contact me at 9858 858. If you like this piece, I hope you like, subscribe, share. Bye.